Baklava Overnight Oats represents an innovative fusion of Middle Eastern dessert traditions and contemporary breakfast culture, transforming the beloved honey-soaked pastry into a nutritious morning meal that captures the essence of baklava while offering a convenient make-ahead option for busy lifestyles. This creative adaptation maintains the distinctive flavor profile of traditional baklava, honey, nuts, and warm spices, while incorporating the practical benefits of overnight oats. This popular breakfast preparation method has gained widespread appeal for its convenience and nutritional advantages. Baklava's origins are somewhat contested, with several countries across the Middle East, Eastern Mediterranean, and the Balkans claiming to be its birthplace. The earliest known recipe resembling modern baklava appears in a 13th century cookbook from Baghdad during the Abbasid Caliphate, though similar layered pastries likely existed earlier. Some food historians trace baklava's ancestry to ancient Assyrian times, when layers of thin bread were stacked with nuts and honey for special occasions. The development of paper-thin phyllo dough, essential to modern baklava, is often attributed to the kitchens of the Topkapi Palace during the Ottoman Empire. Under Ottoman rule from 1299 to 1922, baklava spread throughout the empire's territories, including the Middle East, North Africa, the Balkans, and parts of Eastern Europe. Each region developed its variations, adjusting the types of nuts, sweeteners, and spices according to local availability and preferences. Now let's go over the ingredients. For the base, use 1 cup of old-fashioned rolled oats, 1 cup of milk, Greek yogurt, honey, ground cinnamon, ground cardamom, ground nutmeg, vanilla extract, orange blossom water, and a pinch of salt. The nut mixture includes chopped pistachios, chopped walnuts, chopped almonds, honey ground cinnamon, and ground cardamom. For serving, you can optionally add additional honey for drizzling extra chopped nuts, for topping fresh berries, or sliced fruit, a sprinkle of ground cinnamon, and a few threads of saffron. Toast pistachios, walnuts, and almonds in a dry skillet over medium heat for 5 to 7 minutes until fragrant and golden, stirring often. Once toasted, let the nuts cool and then combine them with honey, cinnamon, and cardamom, stirring well to coat. In a separate bowl, mix rolled oats, milk, Greek yogurt, honey, cinnamon, cardamom, nutmeg, vanilla extract, orange blossom water if you're using it, and a pinch of salt. Divide half the oat mixture into 4 lidded containers. Layer half the nut mixture over the oats in each container. Add the remaining oat mixture on top of the nuts. Top with the remaining nut mixture evenly. Refrigerate for at least 6 hours or overnight. Serve cold or let sit at room temperature for 10 to 15 minutes. Drizzle with extra honey and add optional toppings like nuts, berries, or cinnamon before serving. For a special touch, add saffron threads on top. Keeps in the refrigerator for up to 3 days. Microwave gently for 30 to 45 seconds if a warmer option is desired. For everyday enjoyment, serve the overnight oats in their preparation container. A mason jar or small glass bowl works beautifully. The layered presentation naturally showcases the contrasting textures and colors of the oat mixture and nut topping. For an extra touch, drizzle with a small amount of honey just before serving, allowing it to cascade down the sides of the visible layers. This not only adds sweetness, but also references the honey-soaked quality of traditional baklava. For a more elaborate presentation suitable for weekend brunches or special occasions, consider these serving suggestions. Serve in clear glass parfait cups or wine glasses to showcase the beautiful layers. Create a baklava overnight oats bar with the base oat mixture in a large bowl and various toppings in small dishes, allowing guests to customize their portions. Garnish with edible flowers such as rose petals or lavender for a Middle Eastern-inspired aesthetic. For special occasions, add a few threads of saffron on top, which will provide a beautiful color contrast and subtle flavor enhancement. This baklava must be refrigerated due to the dairy content. If using dairy milk and yogurt, the prepared oats will keep well in the refrigerator for up to 3 to 4 days, making them ideal for meal prep. The texture and flavor often improve after the first 24 hours, as the spices have more time to permeate the mixture. For the best quality, store the prepared oats in the coldest part of your refrigerator, not in the door where temperatures fluctuate. Keep the containers tightly sealed to prevent moisture loss and odor absorption. If preparing several days' worth, consider adding the nut topping just before serving rather than during preparation to maintain maximum crunchiness. Using the wrong type of oats. Steel-cut oats won't soften properly with cold soaking, while instant oats will become too mushy. Always use old-fashioned rolled oats for the perfect texture in overnight oats. Not toasting the nuts. Skipping the toasting step for the nuts significantly diminishes the flavor. Toasting enhances the nuts' natural oils and creates a deeper, more aromatic quality that's essential for capturing the authentic baklava experience. Baklava Overnight Oats represents a thoughtful fusion of Middle Eastern dessert traditions and contemporary breakfast culture, creating a dish that honors its culinary roots while addressing modern nutritional needs and lifestyle constraints. This creative adaptation demonstrates how traditional flavors can be reimagined in new contexts, making them accessible for everyday enjoyment while preserving their cultural essence. The dish also serves as an accessible introduction to Middle Eastern flavors for those who might be unfamiliar with the region's cuisine. The familiar format of overnight oats provides a comfortable entry point for exploring the distinctive spice combinations and flavor principles of Middle Eastern desserts. This cultural exchange through food can spark curiosity about other aspects of Middle Eastern culinary traditions, potentially encouraging broader exploration.